Hey, movie lovers. You can enjoy Real Nerds Podcast in many ways. You can go to our website, realnerdspodcast.com. There you'll find articles and the podcast. You can go to our YouTube channel, and you will see the Real Nerds Pod Show. We're also on Blue Sky. Hey, did you know Facebook is still a thing for people? Yep, we're on there too. We are also on Threads. There are many ways to interact with us. All our film adventures are posted on Instagram. If you have a social media account, you can find the Real Nerds Podcast.
Camera, action!
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd can...
talk film! I'm sorry.
Take it outside.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action! Real nerds!
Welcome to Real Nerds Podcast. We are the best podcast about movies on the internet, according to science. We see a new movie every week and we podcast our experience to the world. This week it was supposed to be Top Gun in IMAX, but Brad got really busy.
They only had, 2 screenings per day? One was 4 and the other was 7?
True.
What was I going to do?
So we're going to have to throw a curveball, and it's Obsession. Stay tuned where we will tell you if we like the film or not, play the trailer, then spoil it. We'll also talk about films we watched throughout the week. I saw Top Gun in IMAX, so I'll talk about that. And that's what we do on here. We talk about nerd stuff. We're getting closer to Denver Fan Expo, Brad. You sent me pictures of our booth. It looks awesome. Can't wait to share it with everybody. And hopefully, we're also in the Book Nook, which is really weird. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield. I don't get no respect. I know that a friend of the podcast, Travis Hemel, has said, wait, why are you guys in the Book Nook? We don't have an answer for that, sir. We don't have an answer.
They did not have space on the show floor, so that's where we're at.
And then I'm guessing then when we go up to the show floor at the con, they will have space.
We'll find out.
I'm just guessing. But yeah, still stop by our booth. Talk to us. We'll have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, do interviews, watch our rotation of many, many 80s commercials, play the board games I bought. Eat some nerds.
Yeah, we'll have nerds candy, which is surprisingly hard to find.
In the box.
The
gummy clusters.
The clusters are everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, that has to be one of the most popular candies now because they have the gummy clusters, and then they have like the Gushers with gummy clusters that I haven't tried yet. I mean, they're good. I'm not gonna lie, but I want the original Nerds. That seems like an 80s candy for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure we'll track them down. We're resourceful.
Yeah, I think Costco has them.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'll try Costco, Sam's Club, and then all spells the Dollar General.
Five Below is a pretty good place to find candy too, by the way.
That is true. I did get the some more candy there one time, and it was pretty good. But yeah, that's what we're doing, and hopefully you'll be able to stop by and see us. Brad, this week we saw Obsession. Do you recommend Obsession?
I definitely think it's interesting to watch. You know, I think it's based on a short, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it before I saw it.
It feels like it was because the middle is so redundant of just like, Freaky Nicky does another crazy thing, but the plot doesn't really like move along. So that I kind of, other than like the shock value of it, I was kind of bored with the story by then. But I mean, the shock value is shocking. Like,
yeah,
they definitely thought of some fucked up shit to show us.
Yeah, I think you should see this movie. There is always a caveat I put on movies like this because it is really uncomfortable. I don't know if it's for everybody, but based on how it's kind of performing, I think they made it for less than $1 million, which is really impressive. Because the director and writer Curry Barker, he definitely knows how to put things in frames, and he does some tricks with the camera that are pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, if you can handle intense, like, uncomfortableness, and also, I mean, I guess it's kind of spoilers. I'll talk about it a little later. But just know that it deals with some relationship stuff and things like that, that it can be triggering for people. So be warned if you see it. I really liked it. Here's a trailer for Obsession.
One wish, Willow. You only get one wish. I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the entire world.
I love you so, 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 so much. Do you still think I'm pretty?
Obsession follows this guy named Bear who really likes a coworker named Nikki, and she does not reciprocate his feelings, and he wants to tell her how he feels, and his friend, who I can't remember his name, says, dude, that's pathetic, don't do it. What you learn is kind of gross what he's doing too. But he and Nikki are actually really close friends, and he wants to get out of this friend zone. And when they're supposed to all go hang out, and he doesn't want to anymore because he comes home and his cat's dead because it got into medication for his mom, which also that she was dead that he keeps is really kind of fucked up too. Like there's so many, or grandma, I'm sorry. There's so many things that this dude.
I was like, how did the cat even get into that pill bottle?
Yeah.
Like, didn't open it itself.
I see another thing. I mean, Bear, as a story and the film continues, he's the real villain of this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And Nikki is the victim.
Mm-hmm.
And not only is Nikki the victim, but Sarah becomes a victim too. And
all of his friends.
Yeah, because he's super selfish.
Yeah.
And anyway, so she loses a necklace, and he goes to this Curioso shop, and they have the One Wish Willow. And he got it for her, and their evening of drinking kind of goes not the way he wants. He ends up driving her home, and there's this awkwardness. And at this point of the movie, you kind of like Bear. You know, he's awkward, and some people can relate. And
Nikki's starting to pick up on that.
Exactly.
His awkwardness, maybe feelings for her, so she confronts him.
And he
pretends no.
Yeah, he kind of chickens out. And so she goes back into her house, and then he takes out the One Wish Willow, and his wish is, I want Nikki to love me more than anybody else on this earth. And when he snaps it, he thinks it's stupid, and then Nikki shows up at the car, and she wants to go hang out with him. And then you get the first kind of glimpse of something's not right, because she starts freaking out. You know, what is she doing in here? What is all this stuff? And at first, you like Bear because he said, oh, no, I don't want to do that. And she says, well, let's just go to your house because my dad's dying and I don't want to be at home. So he takes her home. They're in bed, and she starts kissing him, and then she freaks out again. And then she comes back to being in love with him.
Yeah, she has this performance that kind of gets the sense of like there's two people in her head.
Yeah,
and one is like the original Nikki is watching stuff she doesn't want to do.
Yeah, and
sometimes overriding, I guess, freaky Nikki.
Yeah, it's a really incredible performance by Indy
Navarrete.
There we go. She's really great in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, fantastic. It's one of those performances that I think is going to get award chatter later on, just because she plays two different things, and in a single scene she snaps back and forth. It's very interesting, and the movie starts spiraling for Bear because you're following him around. You find Sarah's kind of digs him, but he's so dead set on Nikki, and now that she's in love with him, which is it gets really gross, because when you watch it and you see that it's actually not Nikki, it's some like demon that's possessed her. you start realizing that, like I said, she's the victim and he's the villain of the film, because he, instead of finding a way to help her.
So early on, I was like, dude, just go get another One Wish Willow. Like,
Yeah.
like it took to like 2/3 of the movie
Yeah.
for him to try it with someone else.
And yeah, so, I mean, then the rest of the stuff is just, insane and uncomfortable. The scene that I always thought was creepy, because this always happens to me. I'm a really light sleeper, and I always feel people are watching me, and sometimes when I wake up, it's my kid. Yeah. So have you ever you've seen Dawn of Dead 2004? That one dude, he's sleeping in bed and he wakes up and he looks in the hallway and he sees that little girl standing there. He says, "Honey, what are you doing here?" And then she's like, "Rah!" The scariest thing that's ever happened to me in my life, and remember, my job for reals is real scary. But the scariest thing that's ever happened to me in my life is I was lying in my bed when I lived in Idaho Springs, and like I sensed someone was watching me. And I look, and my little kid is standing in my doorway. But it's dark, but I can see like the outline of a shadow, because we had a nightlight in our hallway. So it's this purple bluish nightlight behind him, and his shoulders were going up and down. And I said, "Buddy, are you okay? What's going on?" And then he just snapped and ran and jumped in the bed. I was like, "Oh, fuck!" and then he just like laid down and like slept next to me. The rest of the night I was going,
Honey, I peed the bed.
Yeah. No, I told her it was Kellen. Oh, gross, there's pee in the bed. But yeah, that's the freakiest thing. And so that scene where she's in the corner and she says, "Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep." And it's there's a lot of fucked up things that happen in this movie, and they're all because Bear is too much of a wuss to tell this woman how he feels. And then just get a One Wish Willow. But I guess towards the end he does try to get it, and his friend wishes for $1 billion and gets the $1 billion. And then he gets shot in the face.
Yeah.
I mean, the most shocking one, I remember in the theater I was watching with my wife, and when he sneaks out to see Sarah, I knew it was going to end bad for Sarah.
Oh yeah.
I've seen too many horror films. And she gets her face smashed with a brick over and over again. Dude, like, seriously, what a wuss. He's going to sit there and watch her just get hit over and over and over again. Do something, dude.
Yeah.
I was glad that guy died.
Yeah, I'm glad he killed himself.
Yeah.
He needed some consequences.
He did. I always think of when someone deserves that, I think of National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1, where they're on scene with Whoopi Goldberg and they rule everything a suicide. And Dr. Ruth, remember her? Mm-hmm. She's the coroner, and she rolls over Whoopi Goldberg and she says, "Yeah, well, this chicken shit loser, this loser took the chicken shit way out and punched her own ticket." And so that's what I thought of when he died, because like, fuck that guy.
And he got such an easy way out too.
Yeah.
He should deserve way worse for
I know.
everything he did.
Yeah, fuck that guy. So yeah, it's a really disturbing film. Really well made for, I mean, not even $1 million. It kind of blows my mind.
Well, there's like a lot of the scenes are just like inside a room somewhere or inside a car.
Well, yeah, and you're basing it on the performance of the people, and not everyone in the movie is really good. So yeah, I think you should see it. I had fun with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have problems, I mean, there's a lot of things to worry about with it, with domestic violence and stalking and, I mean, sexual assault, because she's not really consenting to this.
Yeah.
And I think the film, when it explores it, is really fascinating, because he has his friends saying, "Dude, what are you doing, man? There's something not right with her, and you're taking advantage of her, and people are telling him this, and he still does it." So yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah. Also, if you are afraid of characters walking backwards, stay away. I was just like, really? That's the special effect? Is they just reversed the camera footage? I guess it's less than $1 million, so yeah. But I was just imagining people in the theater being like, "Oh, it's so creepy." And if I'd done it, they'd be like, "Oh, that's cheesy. You just rolled the footage backward."
So, Brad, you're jealous of these 20-year-old YouTube guys that are
so jealous.
getting $100 million hits.
Yeah.
Well,
For having like successful YouTube pages, they didn't have to build a 6-episode web series with their friends.
so what you need to do is find some really fucked up horror film to put out there, and then you make the short, and then people will see your talent, and then they say, okay, we can give this guy a couple $1,000,000. I mean, honestly, the success of this film, I think, will probably start opening the doors for people like that.
Because Hollywood always takes the best lessons from their successful movies, right?
Yeah, I mean, what else? I mean, yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll check into this movie next week and see what it's up to, and go from there.
I think they're just gonna like start hiring like 17 and 19-year-old directors, and just forget that they also need to have 10 years of building a YouTube channel and then getting a 1 million followers before the movie comes out.
You know, it's interesting because I will say that at least this film does have a cohesive story. Kellen loves the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, and that's also a young guy. I mean, it's been around a little longer, obviously, but he literally just made static image video game, and it kind of became this cult phenomenon, and now it's, a juggernaut. But I remember watching that movie and go, this guy isn't a polished screenwriter. Why is he writing the script for this film? And but what do I know? Those
Sometimes
movies
it doesn't matter.
Those movies have made over $100 million, so who gives a fuck what I think? Yeah, and anything to add for Obsession, Brad?
No,
I'm really sad.
I'm not obsessed with it.
No,
but it is. I think it's still worth a watch.
I did like your review. I marked myself safe from someone being obsessed with me.
Oh yeah,
that's great.
Single.
Sometimes it's better.
Yep.
We watch films throughout the week in a segment I call "What We've Been Watching."
So, yeah, this is the stuff we've been watching.
Brad, what'd you watch this week?
Oh gosh, so much more stuff than last week.
Well, it's a week later, so.
Tuner. Did I talk about Tuner? About the guy who fixes pianos?
No, you talked about Cheap Detectives for Mortal Kombat 2.
That's right. So yeah, the newest Monday mystery movie was Tuner. Has Dustin Hoffman in it. The other actors, I don't remember their names. They're kind of newer. But yeah, this guy has a hearing disorder.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailers for this. Looked interesting.
Yeah, he hears everything too loudly, so he has to muffle it. But that also makes him really good at hearing how pianos are tuned. And then Dustin Hoffman is this really old boss of his for the piano tuning company, and he gets ill and has to go to the hospital. And then this guy Tuner, he has a real name. I'm just going to call him Tuner because he does have a nickname of Tuner, I think. But yeah, he's trying to figure out how to make money to pay the hospital bill, and he's out on this one job tuning his piano, and then a bunch of in this mansion or whatever, and then these guys posing as some maintenance guys show up, and they just break into the guy's safe, and they can't get it done, so they get Tuner to help them do it. They're like, oh, this guy's an asset. We should hire him for more jobs. And then Tuner makes the obvious mistake of accepting more jobs with these criminals, hardened criminals, and it doesn't go well after that.
Weird.
Yeah. But in the meantime, Tuner's also met this girl
Who's the lead actress in this? I like her. I can't remember her name, though.
Yeah, me neither. But she's studying music at this college or whatever. So it's kind of like in Whiplash when Miles Teller dates Melissa Benoist. But this girl has more scenes. So yeah, he's doing all these jobs, and he wants to get out of it, but he can't because they won't let him go.
It's Havana Rose.
Oh yeah, from Bottoms.
Bottoms.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's great in it. But later on, you find out that he won't play the pianos. He'll only fix them, and you find out that he is actually a really great musician, and he just doesn't do it because he's so bummed that he can't hear it normally. Yeah, he just refuses to play because
look,
bums
when's
him
the
out.
last movie Dustin Hoffman's done too?
I don't know.
He doesn't do very. I mean, obviously he's like 86, but
Yeah, isn't he doing the new Fockers thing probably?
oh, he'd probably be in that. Would be my guess.
Yeah, he's good in it. But he just gets to be like a,
Old fuck.
old dude who, is super charming. I guess like he's always like hitting on his wife or not like hitting on her, but just being like, hey, you should date her. Yeah. So I like that. I also saw Cabaret because they're doing the musicals.
Oh, that's Liza Minnelli one?
Liza Minnelli, yeah.
Very famous movie.
Yeah, I did not care for it. Very meandering. And she's like the original manic pixie dream girl because she just like lives in this flat and she's always performing and her attention is like on one thing for 5 seconds and then just something else takes it. And meanwhile, Michael York is this guy who moves into the town and just like immediately falls in with her, rents the place with her, and they just like go on these little adventures. Meanwhile, Nazi Germany's happening.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, in the background.
It's a really interesting thing. They've made a lot of musicals about it. Sound of Music.
Oh, Nazi Germany, yeah. Almost like it was a big deal for like
I know.
10 plus years.
Did you see they'd always go with musical though?
Yeah. And I was bummed that there was like not a lot of like cabaret in the movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, like it cuts to all these like couple vignettes in the club, but I'd say 75% of the movie is them out in the world doing stuff that's not musical. So I was like, I thought this movie, it's actually like, it's a musical, but it's not like barely any of it's actually musical. Yeah. And then I also saw, speaking of musicals, the 2012 Les Miserables with Anne Hathaway.
Oh yeah,
we talked about
Have
last
you not
week.
seen it before?
I had not seen it before.
Oh yeah. How'd you like it? I can't stand it.
It's a thing. It's a lot of wide shots, a lot of like extreme wide angles. Story wise, fine, I guess, but like I was kind of waiting for like Anne Hathaway won an Oscar for her performance as Fantine, and guess what I slept through? And she's not in the whole movie, so I missed the one part.
Who's the director of that again?
Tom something.
Yeah, he really loves close-ups, and he does it in Dutch angles. He does it in his miniseries John Adams, which is a good miniseries, but it's really distracting, just like in this movie.
Yeah. Also, this constant singing, I wasn't a fan of.
Yeah,
like everyone just singing everything they're doing.
I get they're adapting the stage.
Yeah,
but it's, and I guess he's trying to look at the emotions because Anne Hathaway's incredible in it. Hugh Jackman's great in it.
Yeah, like everyone is great in it. It's just like as a whole piece, I was like,
yeah. I think when you force such close-ups, you miss everything else that's going on, and it makes it boring. Yeah,
and too consistent. Like I wanted a break from everyone singing everything they're doing. Just like, yeah,
I feel you.
I wish the songs were spread out and stuff was happening.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
And it's weird when like Russell Crowe's standing on like the top of like whatever building singing about his problems. It's just like that seems unnatural.
Yeah,
like do it inside. I don't know.
You see Russell Crowe go off on people trying to get his autograph. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Back the fuck off, or I'm not going to sign anything.
Also, that part of the story too of just like this dude is so obsessed with his job, like, and then he just offs himself, like falling in the river. I'm like, oh my god, what a wuss.
Yeah.
Like, you found out he's a nice guy, and now you're gonna kill yourself over it. Like, please.
Goodbye, my love.
So I thought that was weak. Yeah. And the last musical thing I saw, I also didn't enjoy, was Funny Girl, Barbara Streisand's deal.
Another very famous musical.
Yeah.
These musicals aren't your jam, huh?
Not these ones. Like
What musicals are?
I like La La Land. I like Sound of Music. I like
Yeah.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I didn't hear Mary Poppins in there.
Mary Poppins, sure, yeah. But yeah, this just feels like such like a vehicle for her. Like nothing really bad seems to happen to her. Like there's no.
Don't they rain on her parade?
She is in danger of being rained on, but she sings against it.
Oh, true.
I don't think it happens. Like, you know, she just wanders into this gig and, you know, she sings and she gets the job, even though the manager hates her. Eventually learns to like her. And then she goes off and, like, you know, Omar Sharif, like, they just have adventures together. And, yeah, like, they have problems, but, like, nothing that's, like, that upends the plot at all.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to remember. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, she becomes a, you know, she fucks up her show,
You dumb bitch.
and gets praised for it. It's kind of like Mrs. Maisel, like she just like becomes this haphazardly or happenstance becomes like the star of the show, and then they reorganize the whole show they planned around her for all the consecutive shows, and then Omar Sharif shows up, and he's immediately smitten with her, and she's immediately fascinated by her. But then he like doesn't want to be tied down. So
Who wants to be?
yeah. So he goes off to Europe or whatever and comes back, and you find out he's just a gambler. He doesn't have like a real job. He just plays all these rich dudes for their money. And then she finally gets him to settle down, and he's kind of a deadbeat throughout the rest of the movie. And she's kind of successful, and they have a kid, and yeah, it just goes on and on like that. But you know, it's not like they have a miscarriage or something.
Yeah. You know what I never understood? Why are musicals always so long?
Oh God, yeah, this had an intermission.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I was like, it came to the intermission. I was like, oh, the movie's definitely over. I was like, this is the halfway point.
Fuck.
I feel like I just sat here for 2 hours just watching them like date. Yeah, I know. And then after they give her own show and like change the show to like accommodate her, like she decide like, oh, I just want to drop my responsibilities as this lead actress and go run off with Omar Sharif. It's like, in any other world, you would have like not been able to get a job after that. Like
Yeah.
that dude would blacklist you for pulling that stunt. Yeah, I was so upset.
It's the most amped up I've seen. Fuck funny face.
Yeah, funny girl's not that funny. She can sing. Let's
Yeah.
give it to her. She's got great pipes, but
Yeah, I've never been a Barbra Streisand fan. I know some people are, and that's cool.
yeah, it's fine. You can be.
Yeah.
but
Just
this
not for me.
4 hours of Barbara. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me.
This week I only saw one other movie. It was supposed to be our movie of the week. I took my kid.
Oh my God, get over it.
We went and saw Top Gun in IMAX, and I just actually happened to get lucky because, like you, I kept on saying, "Man, this is gonna be hard to effing see." And my wife worked a Saturday night, and I was golfing in the morning. And the place I was golfing at is Kennedy in Denver, which is off of Hamden and I-25. And then, so I was golfing at 9:30, so I'd have been done around 2. And then they were showing Top Gun at 3:40 at the Colorado Boulevard one, which is not that far away.
In the real IMAX.
Yeah, in the real IMAX. And so I said, oh, this is going to work out well for me. I mean, I invited my wife, and she said, oh, that sounds fun, but I'm just too tired. I said, okay, we're going to go see it. And, yeah, it was freaking awesome. Because I love seeing classic movies like that with audiences, because I love experiencing the theater. The theater-going experience is always great for those. And
Did you see it in the theater in 86?
no, I wish.
I guess you would have been 5.
Yeah. The first movie I remember seeing vividly in theaters was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, yeah, because that came out when I was 9. So, and I remember my mom took us out of school to see it. So that was pretty sweet.
Lucky.
Because we were begging her, because we loved the cartoon. And so, yeah. So just seeing it and honestly, too, seeing my kids' eyes light up because the screen was so big and you know,
Has he ever been to that theater before?
No.
Oh.
and the sound is so immersive, you know, in a movie like that where it's shot so well and sound is such a big part of it. Even the music hits differently, you know, when you see it that big. And
I am in the danger zone.
yeah, I don't know. It's just there's something about the communal experience with people seeing a movie like that is why I think theaters are so important. And it was cool because it was a lot of guys like me were taking their kids to it. There's a lot of kids in it. There's a lot of dads my age and taking their kids to see a cool movie. And everybody laughing at the stuff. Because I always say it's the ultimate Tom Cruise movie. Tom Cruise has made better films, but I don't know if there's a better representation of who he is. You know, this cocky, hot shot.
Daredevil.
But he has this other layer to him. And I don't know, too, because I'm just getting older. I get, like, welled up in movies now. And I don't know how many times I've seen Top Gun. I couldn't even... It was a movie that my friend Brandon and I would rent at Blockbuster at least 3 or 4 times a year. We would just always rent it. And I don't know if it just hits different when, you know, after Goose dies, and I don't know if because of the music in it, it's on such a big screen, and Meg Ryan comes up to him and she says, God, he loved flying with you, Maverick. And I'm like, fuck. And I can feel it like coming down. And then the next scene is with Iceman, and he says he's a good dude, and it just gets me. Yeah, the movie's awesome, and experiencing it in IMAX was really cool. And it was really cool. Before the film, they did this 5-minute trailer of all of Tom Cruise's movies, mm-hmm. and I didn't know they were going to do that. And then they did it like a minute and a half for his new one, Digger, and that movie just looks weird as fuck, but I'm totally on board.
Yeah. I forgot to say it, but I saw Maverick.
Did they show that one before it too? Yeah.
So I got to see that.
But because I was going, oh man, I can put all these in IMAX. I was getting fucking excited. But no, it's just hey, he's a really cool actor.
Yeah.
And here's about a 2-minute thing of Digger, which I'm really excited to see because it looks really weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was an incredible theater experience. I was really excited to see it, and I can't wait to see the other movies. What's cool is these movies are becoming popular. You know, they're making $2, $3, $4 million a weekend. So now studios say, well, if it's a dead week, well, even though in the middle of May is not dead, but they're going to start putting them in IMAXs again, and it's such a cool thing to do. I'm really excited.
Yeah, plenty of other things I want to watch in IMAX again.
Yeah,
yeah. It's like you get an extra $3 million for like not another.
It doesn't cost them anything.
Yeah.
And if they do it twice a day, then the rest of the time they can put in, I don't know, was supposed to, I guess Mortal Kombat 2 is supposed to be in there at the time. So, yeah, it's awesome. Next week, we're seeing The Mandalorian and Grogu, Star Wars. Can't wait for that. I love the TV show. Should be fun. Until next time, this is the way.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot. A real nerd can follow the plot. And a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
Thanks for listening to Real Nerds Podcast, a Nebulous Visions production. Stream or download episodes, read articles at realnerdspodcast.com. Stream us on Apple or Google Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, or iHeartRadio. Follow us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast, Twitter and Instagram at Real Nerds. Watch us on YouTube, Real Nerds Podcast. Email us at realnerds@gmail.com. Call us at 720-6nerds5. Thank you to Sparks Mandrill, Mike at Plan 9 Studios, and Bolognium for all of our groovy theme songs. And that's how you fucking do it.